All right, fellas, here's why you shouldn't just try to get lean for the summer. So the thing is, most people go to the gym consistently. They're always trying to get lean for a cruise. They're always trying to get lean for the summer. That mentality of trying to get lean for one event is going to lead to you starting fad diets and then stopping them as soon as you get on the cruise, as soon as you get to the wedding, as soon as summertime comes around, right? That means you're not making this shit a lifestyle. That mindset itself is like poison. It's probably the most common mindset I've seen, right? Because when you're constantly looking for quick ways, quick solutions, instant gratification, fast results, that means you're not looking for long-term solutions. That means you're constantly going to be dieting. You're constantly going to be, binging, dieting. I've seen so many people, they're like, yeah, I got to lose 20 pounds for this cruise. I'm like, okay, that's realistic. When's the cruise? It's in 2 weeks. Why the fuck did you wait so long before you start on your goals? That's procrastination, number one. Number two, you should stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right? So now you're going to go on a keto diet to lose 20 pounds, mostly muscle and water weight, in 2 weeks. Then when you get on the cruise, you're going to binge eat, probably going to gain 20 to 30 pounds, right? And you're going to repeat that cycle over and over. You see, a lot of people don't like making it a lifestyle because it requires a lot of, accountability, discomfort in the beginning, self-accountability and discomfort in the beginning. But the process and the discomfort is going to mold you into the new version of yourself. So stop trying to do these fad diets here and there, do these quick ways to lose fat when it took you so long to gain all the fat. You're not gaining fat overnight, all right? It's taking you years and years of bad habits to gain that fat. So give yourself time to lose it. That fad diet mentality, I see everyone do that shit. They're like, well, I don't have that much time to lose weight. Yes, you do, because it's going to be a year later and you're going to be saying the same shit. But if you did what you should have done for that whole year, you'd have been at your goals. Like, people do that shit all the time. They're like, yo, I got to lose 20 pounds of fat in 1 month. I had some dude hit me up. Guess what? That dude that hit me up, guess what happened? He didn't do what I told him to do. He's right back to where he started. He's fat as shit again. Why? Because he didn't listen. He didn't look at the long term. He's like, man, I don't have that much time. I only got 1 month to lose 30 pounds. I'm like, no, the fuck you don't. Because guess what? 6 months have passed since he told me that. And if he did what he needed to do, he'd be at his goal comfortably, right? And he'd be a different person. But he tried to blitz, his diet. He tried to just starve himself for about a month. And guess what happened? He binged, and then where is he 6 months later? Around the same weight, probably a little bit fatter than he was before, right? That's what happens when you lack the patience. You have to realize that time is your best friend and it's going to pass. So if you do what you need to do day in and day out and that's all you focus on, you're going to get lean. And people are going to be like, what happened to you? What's the secret? You're just focusing on what you need to day by day. You're not trying to skip the process. You're not trying to find shortcuts. Finding shortcuts is how you literally start that cycle of starving yourself, binging. Oh, I can lose more weight if I do, every other day fasting. Yeah, you'll lose more water weight, probably some muscle too, but it's not going to be sustainable. Sustainability is the main thing. I keep my shit simple. I always tell you guys this. You're like, man, you got to do cardio. If you want to do this, you got to do cardio. I can do what I'm doing year round. You can't, because you're trying to overdo what you're doing. If you just keep it simple year round, you'll be the leanest version of yourself without worrying about all these crazy things like, damn, bro, I got to go run 5 miles to stay in shape and crazy shit like that. If you just keep your nutrition consistent and you actually pay attention to what you eat, you'll be good. Another thing is, a lot of people have been going to the gym for 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, and they've never gotten lean before. They've never gotten anywhere close to their goals, literally because they can't control the other aspect of the fitness journey, the nutrition. Food has control of their life. They're addicted to food. They can't put the food down. They can't put the cookies down. They can't put the beer down on the weekends. Every time they go out to eat, they get 2 orders and they get some extra fries and they tell themselves they deserve it, which doesn't make any fucking sense to me anyways. I mean, your body just doesn't need that many calories, and food is not a reward. And if you look at it like that, you're just never going to get to your goals anyways. But yeah, so many people go to the gym for years and years and years and they just don't get results, right? Yeah, they have muscle mass under the big belly, under the, fat on their arms and fat on their shoulders, but they'll never see, they'll never have the V-taper look that they want. Every time they go to watch a movie with their wife or their girlfriend, they're like, dang, I wish I looked like that. And then the wife is just like, oh my God, looking at, whether it's Brad Pitt, whether it's Thor, whether it's, Batman, Superman, the wife is just like gawking like, oh my God. And the husband's just like, dang, I wish I looked like that. Or the boyfriend's like, oh, I wish I looked like that. But guess what? Just not willing to make a sacrifice as far as nutrition, which I don't call it a sacrifice because you'll feel healthier, you'll be healthier. It's not really a sacrifice, it's a necessity. It's literally the other half of the fitness journey, right? If you're serious about your fitness journey, you can be serious about your nutrition, period, all right?